Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey people, what's up? It's Brooklyn again. Um, just walking to Tesco before it closes. Very beautiful sunny day. Birmingham, UK, Aston. And as you can see, I'm dressed for the weather. Um, and I'm like wearing sandals. Freaking hell. Real Oh, and actually, I don't know what to buy because I've only got £3 on me. I've got £3. Ridiculous, but I'm gonna buy something, drink, something to eat. I don't know. Might just go to Tesco and just buy some £3 meal. I don't know. We'll see what I can buy. As if it's open. Should be. Should be open. Better fucking be open. Noisiest road ever. Trust me. Might chill in the park. Go and get my speakers. Chill in the park. Chill in the sun. Take the sun in whilst it lasts. It lasts. It's been on and off this year, hasn't it? Sun. After the snow clears, it's been on and off. And you had first you had the sun, then you had rain, and you had sun, and you had rain, and you had sun. Snow, rain, sun, snow, rain, sun. Today I don't care, people look at me weird for making a video. Money fly when I'm in. Oh, green fly when I'm in. So tired, man. So tired. We shall see what I can buy. I want that smoothie today. Smoothie, sandwich, and I don't know, Nutrabar or something. I don't know. I'm going to see. I'm gonna phone my mate in a bit because like she was asking me yesterday, are you free tomorrow? She ain't messaged me, so I don't know what's going on. So I just wanted to check in with you guys and, you know, kind of, because I had something in mind that I had for a while now and it's playing on my mind. So whilst I'm walking to Tesco, I'm gonna share with you guys. Like, what do you think about dysphoria? Like, gender dysphoria, what do you think about it? Like, do you have to have trans? Do you have to be transgender to be dysphoric? Do you have to be transgender to have dysphoria? And my thought on it really is, medically you do. Depends on what kind of transition you're in. There's all different kinds of transition, different ways to transition. You've got the social transition. You've got medical transition, natural transition, local transition, legal transition. And so, there's certain ones you have to be a certain way to be transgender, or you have to have dysphoria to be transgender. But I'll talk about that in a bit. I'm actually trying to figure out what to get, and I don't know. What to get? There's so many options. Flavor, please. Roast chicken salad. Daily feast. I got my smoothie. Got it. Don't know what to get. None of these are healthy to me. Like salt. Let's see. 14 grams fat. Sour cream, barbecue, still the same thing. You got my shit. Drink, snack, sandwich, wrap. Oh, goodness gracious me. Oh. I'm not going upstairs yet. Dear me. Come on. Open. Sesame. So guys, see my garden. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, what I wanted to talk about was dysphoria, gender dysphoria. Do you have to be transgender to have gender dysphoria? Well, my take on it is, in some ways you have to be, like, most countries, well, or some countries, they have a certain rule medically. When you medically transition, some of the criterias in certain gender identity clinics you go to as transgender to get the treatment that you require, you have to be diagnosed with gender dysphoria. Depending on what transition how you're transitioning. If you're transitioning socially, or legally, depends. The legal transition depends on what where you go, what company you're legally transitioning with. Most, like housing, doctors, local authorities like job centre and stuff like that, you don't really have to be diagnosed dysphoria to have to be transgender, or to be transgender. You don't have to, with them, you don't have to be diagnosed with dysphoria. Socially, you definitely don't have to be diagnosed with dysphoria, because it's just you coming out as transgender to the world and saying, look, here I am transgender, whether you're female to male, non-binary, binary, whether you're trans-masculine, trans-feminine, male to female, whatever. You don't have to have dysphoria to transition. That's just the drain. Really, overall of that, because you don't have to medically transition to be transgender, overall, you don't have to have dysphoria to be transgender. There is such thing as gender euphoria. Now, gender euphoria is the opposite of transgender, where you love your body as how it is, and you're still transgender. You still identify as the gender that you're not assigned to at birth as, but you love your body how it is. You don't want it to change. You don't want to. Maybe you have euphoria, and you don't experience any sort of dysphoria at all. You just want to be you. You just being you, in authentic you, and you're portraying the authentic you. You're identifying as the authentic you. So, for example, I identify as a male, but I'm assigned at birth female, but I identify as male. I dress male, act masculine, I take on the masculine persona, but I love my body. I don't want to change it. I don't want to have top surgery or bottom surgery. I don't want a medical transition. Yes, legally transition. I change my name, my gender, but I don't want to have top surgery or bottom surgery. I don't want to be on hormones. I just want to stay the way I am. I love the way I am, but I'm presented as masculine. Could be trans masculine. But that don't mean I'm not transgender. That don't mean I have to, go through all that legal I don't have to go through the medical transition. I can social transition. I can be stealth, you know. There's no wrong or right way to be transgender or whatever. You can have dysphoria and be transgender. You can medically transition and be transgender and have dysphoria. You can social transgender and have dysphoria. You can whatever. People, they think that, oh, you have to be a certain way to be transgender. No. You don't have to be a certain way to be transgender. There's no such thing to me, in my eyes, and it's a fact. Like me, I'm transgender. But I want to identify as a man, but I don't want to. I want to medically transition. I've social transitioned. So therefore, I'm not stealth. I tell everybody. I let everybody knows about me transitioning. I've legally transitioned, naturally transitioned. I've not medically transitioned yet, but I will do. I want to go on testosterone. I want top surgery. However, I'm not sure yet about bottom surgery because my personal reasons for that. I do have dysphoria a lot of times. Sometimes I have euphoria. So I have a little bit of both sometimes, and sometimes it's one or the other. But it's nothing to be confused about. It's just the way I feel. The way I feel is the way I feel. Monday I may wake up and I may suffer from dysphoria, top dysphoria, shoulder dysphoria, bottom dysphoria. Another day I may wake up and I may have dysphoria about my whole being, my whole body. Another day I may wake up and I may go through a day and I may have complete euphoria of myself. I may feel good about myself and I look good at the minute, so I'm just not going to worry about that. I may have one day I may wake up and I may go through one day starting with dysphoria about my top. In the afternoon I may have dysphoria about my bottom, not my top. It really depends, do you know what I mean? It's how I feel inside. It may change, and the same for my decision for having bottom surgery, that may change in the future. So you never know. There's no wrong way, there's no right way to transition at all. People just gotta get in their head that it's not about them, what they think, it's about how the individual feels inside and in here, So anyway, that's my thing over. I'm going to go ahead and eat my stuff and drink my smoothie, and I'm going to try and do some workout today. I know it's Sunday, but I'm going to try and do something today because I ain't staying in bed. Alright, so this is Brooklyn signing out, and peace out. And I'm going to have, not peace out yet, I'm going to have some I'm going to have a link in the description for other links. My man Chase, and I'm gonna put some links in the description of his videos about this topic. So if you like this video, like it, subscribe right down there. Alright then, peace.